He's got a little groin thing that kind of bothered him getting into camp here, so we're just keeping him quiet for a bit. He's not practicing, so I don't like that. I'm concerned about that. And Zach is he's got a little shoulder thing that we're checking out right now. Take some time to figure it out. We'd love to have those guys. We'd love to have them back out here, but they're not ready to go yet. No, he's getting all the workups done right now. Today he'll be back in there with the docs getting some stuff looked at. Am I being nebulous or no, gray or avoiding and all? It's because I don't know anything. Yeah, there you go. Because I don't know anything.
Is that something that happened in practice here or something that
It just kind of creeped up on him. Really, he didn't get hit or anything like that. It's just all of a sudden he started to feel something. So we're just checking it out and being really cautious right now. He's sick today. Yeah. Because it's a groin, we got to make sure he doesn't feel bad. It's not a terrible injury or anything like that. We just don't want to aggravate it now and make it be something that lingers through camp. Yeah. This is really a story that I hope you guys will pick up on. I mean, I'm sure you already have. I haven't paid attention to what you guys are writing, but the fact that he's gone 2 years in rehab and recovery, never gave up hope that he could make it back. Overcame odds that most people aren't able to find a way. Did some, I think it sounds like some experimental work that they did to give him an opportunity. He had nerve damage and he had to get that doesn't recover very well and sometimes never. But he's overcome all of that. He looks great out here running around. We're trying to not overwork him until we're sure that we get him in shape, in football shape, because it's been a couple of years. But he's not really holding back at all. He's flying around. So it's great to get him back out here. It's a great story, and he's an incredible kid.
finally getting Witherspoon kind of back on the field? What do you see from him?
Flashy already. He jumps right back out. He's a playmaker, and he was real close on a really good play. He and Jackson went at it today on a play down by the goal line, which was cool. He's going to get more comfortable and more sure of himself in the next couple of days. He's got to get a couple of days out here with us, but he's going to do really well.
Do you just settle on him being a nickel or outside? Or?
No, we're not settled on that yet, but we are preparing him to be able to do both.
Jackson seems to have a highlight play every day when he sees so far.
He's really a gifted athlete. The timing, hand-eye, body control, extraordinary natural quickness. He makes things look really easy, and I can't imagine him not being part of the mix. Right from the beginning. It just comes too easy for him. So we're looking for the spots that we can put him in and how to move him around and see how much he can handle. But there's nothing to hold him back. Gino, he's hitting it off with Gino really well right now.
You name dropped by Jones during the offseason, the player that stood out to you. He's got his hand on the ball a couple times right here in camp. Where's he at the off-ball position?
He looks like a different guy. Really, he looks like a linebacker now. And I can't tell you that, he had played outside for us. He had moved around in college some. We put him behind the football to see if he could help us there. And then he got hurt in the springtime and wasn't able to. He missed 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something of it. So he didn't get to make a lot of progress, but he was learning and studying because when he came back out here, he's very comfortable with it, and he's got a chance to really. I don't know what his high level is at this point because he's really athletic. He's really fast. He's tall and lean and explosive and all of that. So we'll just see what happens. We know he can play on special teams. We're trying to develop him as a linebacker and see how far he can take it.
Given that Jackson and Devin are looking at for you back in the spring, a little bit to see them go back here going full speed now for you.
Yeah.
How good does that feel?
Yeah, it really is. It's a real positive. We could see the glimpses. There was enough work done, and they maxed out what we allowed for them, and they did a really nice job studying in the off season and getting ready for stuff, and they've come in here really competitive. So both those guys are guys that look like they're going to contribute.
What have you seen that maybe you learned about your team that you really liked the last 3 days? I mean, no pads yet, so it's a little bit different. But what have you seen? How would you evaluate the first?
I think we're practicing faster than we've practiced, and we set expectations really high in these first 4 days. Now, we've and I need to see the film here today, but I think we did it again. Guys are flying, and that to get closer to game speed is as much as possible is what gets you prepared the best. And the leadership, really the standard that is set by the guys that have been around and know what we expect here, as well as what the coaches are doing. We're hitting it off right now, and we're in sync in terms of really going for it. And so there's nothing I like more. Why wouldn't we be the best practicing team in football? It's up to us, and so we're working at finding out what that's all about, and we'll see if we can get there.
Bobby for a lot of years. Do you ever look at him and say, is there ever a wow moment for you just to come to expect? A lot of us were watching him chase down DJ on that wheel route, and you're like, that's a guy that's...
Well, he got DK on the reverse, too. I don't know if you saw that one. He looked great on that one, too. He's moving really, really well. He looks like the guy that we've always known. So, and he's having a blast. He's having just a blast with these guys. And of course, everybody's accepted him, readily and all. But it's really pleasing to see him having so much fun and look so good. I think he probably is. I think most people don't do this, but I think he's getting faster as he gets older.
Last year, you talked about Mike Jackson, the way he handled the competition with some guys you have some guys on the team with him during the season. Then you go draft a quarterback, fifth overall, and the offseason he had. What has he shown you as a competitor?
Yeah, he is really. I hate to say this because I want my expectations to be in the right spot, but he's exceeded expectations, and he's continued to do that. And with his season that he played last year, with his off season that he had, and already in camp, he's already made a statement. He's been going against DK, and they've been battling out there, and couldn't ask for anything more than that. And his attitude is good. He's a big kid. He's 216-pound corner. There's not many guys like that. And he's really fast too, and he's taking great pride in his technique and in the scheme and all of that. So he's not giving it up for anybody. He's battling to be the guy out there starting.
You were able to get Noah back out of practice today. He didn't do a ton for you, but what's his progression going to look like here for you?
Yeah, we're going to be very, very careful with that. What we did get him to do is he got through all the walkthrough. We had 40 snaps of walkthrough plays today, and that's a big step up. When you're on PUP, you can't participate in that. So we all felt, and I know he did too, it was great to be back, with the team working. And we'll just progress him as everybody, the trainers all feel like it's the right way to do it. I'm not going to be in a hurry on it. He knows what he's doing. He understands our scheme. We have a good feel for what he's capable of doing. So we just want to make sure we get him back, and when he's back, he's back to stay. He was quite. Noah was quite a bit ahead of those guys, and that's why he's come right back off the list quickly enough. But not yet. We don't have anybody that's popping back in the next few days or anything like that. Right from the beginning, we really liked his potential because he's such a strong kid. He in the time he's been with us, he has kind of shaped his body and he's got his movement together. Now he's a big, strong kid that moves well. He's got all of the elements of it. So he's really a good dude. He understands what we're doing. He's tough. So he's right in there battling now and really well equipped to hold that position. So right now he looks like a starter, playing like a starter, and he's got to hang on with the competition that's going on. So we'll see if we can pull that off. We made it real competitive today. Moving the ball and putting them in situations. We had a competition on third downs within that drill that you might not have been able to tell, but these guys are battling. Then the last period we did is a sudden change period, and so we just pop a situation on them, and they've got to adjust and adapt and handle that. It worked out great. It was great to see the threes got like almost 12 plays or something that drive, warm them out a little bit, but that was great for them too. They need the work. So I'm here with you guys. I can't wait to get up there and watch the film, see what's going on, see what the practice looked like. I think it was another really good day though. God dang, he had a great day today now. He was all over the place. The play made on the post route was better than any of the other ones, but he also made a great play on the back of the end zone. Gino threw a perfect ball to DK on the back line. Sky high, and he got up to it and got his hand on the football and got it knocked away. And then he had a pick too, I think on the scramble situation. He had a beautiful day today. So both he and Mike are really competing hard, and they both are, they're not looking over their shoulder. They're just going to take these jobs, and they're going to try to hold on to them and fight to keep them. And they're doing the kind of stuff that guys do when they make that happen. So it's exciting.
Was the way Jackson just won't yield some of the idea behind getting the other spin around and see what else that was unrelated?
Michael Jackson. Okay. Here's really what we're thinking. What we're thinking is we've got good depth at corner, and we have a chance to work some different combinations. We've moved Kobe around a couple times too. He's playing on both sides and doing some stuff for us, playing safety a little bit as well. And we're just trying to find the right combination, and see what's most competitive. We won't really be able to call it until Wool gets back out there. And by the way, Tariq is running hard. He's changing direction. He's going in and out of breaks and doing all kinds of stuff. He's really close to being back out. To answer your question, I don't think it's within a couple days, but I think it's within a couple weeks for sure. And so I think all of this goes back. It's very competitive. The guys are all going for it, and these guys they've been with us enough already. Not Spoon, but they've been with us enough to know how we play and what our expectations are, and they're carrying it out, and they're really playing within the system really well. So it looks good.
It seems like you guys are rotating at center day in by day with Olu and Evan. What do you kind of see out of those guys in the battle?
This is another really good spot to watch. We set it up to alternate with the starters, so we can get a really good look at that, knowing that it was going to be a competitive opportunity. And Evan hadn't been with us, and so he was starting fresh, and same with Olu. I can't call it right now. I don't know. We're just logging reps right now and seeing what's going on. Olu's got a wrist that's a little bit sore, so he's not full speed right now. But I've been really impressed with Evan. Evan has done it really well. He's handled it, very mature about it. He's really strong. Weighed in at 320. Big brute of a guy. Not the tallest guy, but he's got good power and he moves well too. So that's a really cool position for competing, and we'll just have to see how it goes. And not rushing to judgment at all, but it's a really good situation for us. And Joey isn't given an inch either. Joey knows everything we're doing. He's a leader. He's sharp. He's strong. He's tough, and all that. So it's a really good spot for us.
Those tackles with using Jared and Miles Sanders there, they seem to be a little bit smaller on paper than
Everybody's smaller than Al Woods.
Yeah. I just didn't. I mean,
Even out there in New York, I'm sure he's huge.
is there any change in philosophy there?
No.
You don't need it.
No, Jay Reed is a really, really well-equipped nose tackle now. He played those spots for years, in and out. Did all the way back in college. Was moving around, had that flexibility. But when we kind of made the commitment, let's go that way, and zero in on him. I think he's going to play to be one of the best nose tackles in football. I don't see how you could deny that. He's just too good of a player. Really smart, really savvy, makes the calls, handles all of the leadership issues that you may have with a bunch of hard-nosed guys up front. He's the guy, and so I love that he's at that spot, and he's really committed to doing it. Yeah, he's good. Anywhere in there, he can go 310 or so, but he over 300 is where we expect him to be. And he's a really powerful kid. So far, he's picking it up. You can't tell about a new nose tackle that you've never seen before until you get him in pads, And so the next couple of days would be really good to get a good indicator. He's doing fine though with his assignments, and he's a big kid too, and he's moving around fine. Tomorrow's pads, yeah. Well, Kenny Mack he's been probably one of the highlights when everybody was here. He was one of the highlighted players. He'd lost about 10 pounds from where he was here in the springtime, and he's in great shape, and he's just razor sharp, and he's been explosive and innovative with his running and his cuts, caught the ball well. I mean, he's done really well, and DJ's a little bigger than he's been, and I talked to him about it today. He's weighed 230 right now, and I like him running with the power and being physical as a different kind of guy for us. We're going to see how that works for him. We just talked about that today, but DJ's a terrific ball player for us. He does everything, and his pass protection, his catching the ball out of the backfield, all the third down work is excellent. It's a terrific special teams guy, and we've seen him. You've all seen him run. He runs the ball physically and carries the load. So we know he can play.
Is there a sense
for him that he sees him now?
Well, no, everybody sees that moment. The guys, they know well enough what's going on with who's lining up, who's taking the reps and all. It's a really important week or two in here for both he and Mac, and so we're gaining a lot of information on him, and we don't need much on DJ. We know him, but for Kenny McIntosh, this is really important.
For Kenny, it seemed like his 40 times were one of the reasons why he might have slipped in the draft back in the spring. It seems like he's got the speed that you were.
He looks really quick out here. I mean, he looks.
Faster on the field just than what you
We've commented. The coaches have commented that we're surprised at how quick he has looked. I mean, he's 4.52 or 3 or something like that. There's a lot of really, really good running backs that run that time. So that's not the issue. But he has looked quicker than he did in the springtime. That's all I can tell you. And he's so everybody's fired up about it. Yeah, he's doing well. His workouts are great. He and Jordan they're doing everything we ask of them. They're busting their tails every day in the weight room and on the workout field. So they're not just sitting around watching now. They're working hard to get back, and they're dying to get back out here. Good. Okay. See you.